All right, now we are in at Naja's High Sierra Desert Oasis, and these are the gas prices here.
Ain't no way, boy.
No joke.
I think this year, this summer, 2026, is going to be a repeat of 2020.
Jeez,
in my personal opinion, everything that I keep seeing and hearing from food vendors, purveyors who are my friends. I've, owned a restaurant for 10 years, a food truck, one of the best in the country. I'm a very high-end, very highly respected chef, so I have a lot of contacts in the business who I keep in touch with, and we have been discussing how the price of goods, toilet paper, milk, toothpaste, shampoo, paper goods, everything is about to skyrocket. I'm talking double, triple prices in a matter of a couple of weeks.
This don't make no sense.
Now, supposedly only the higher ups are talking about this stuff right now. They're kind of keeping it hush hush in their companies. Now, things get leaked all the time, hearsay, blah blah, so on and so forth.
In the last 7 days,
Oh, sweet child of mine.
If your husband's belly looks like this or like this, he is not fat. He is infested.
we have gotten a price increase notification from almost every one of our suppliers. Only one of our suppliers actually hasn't sent us a price increase email. And the reason, all of them, are saying that it's because of the Iranian war. Because oil can't get through the Strait of Hormuz, meaning everything that uses oils, plastics, fuel, all of it has gone up. So for example, our plastic bottles, these, that we ship all of our stuff in, these bottles just went up by 5%. Our packaging costs, just like this, just went up. Our labels haven't gone up yet, but they told us that they're probably going to. USPS announced an 8% increase on shipping costs, which we offer free shipping. So that means our costs, again, go up because we're not passing that on to the consumer. And so then we're faced with the decision, well, if all of our prices and all of our costs are going up, what do we do? And as a small business, we try not to just go raise prices through the roof, and we try and just watch and see, what is going to happen. As I'm recording this video, literally right now, I just got an email from Amazon saying that they're adding a 3.5% fuel and logistics related surcharge to fulfillment by Amazon.
Ain't that something?
We don't do FBA right now, but if we did, we'd be paying more in fuel and more in shipping. So this is the trickle-down effect, right? It starts with a war on the other side of the world. We're here in the US. And then as things continue to escalate, all of the supply chain gets more expensive. Well, if the supply chain gets more expensive, that impacts us, right? And that's not just us. Every small business, every large company is our stuff is eventually, even if we don't do it right now, if all of this continues, at some point we will have to raise our prices, right? So if we have to raise our prices, then you as the customer are then having to pay more. So it's this.
I'm not one to fearmonger, but I do believe that this is something that everyone should take into consideration when talking about the state of affairs. So I've been listening to a lot of people's takes and how, you know, the fuel prices will affect certain things, but I don't think people really understand the magnitude of how this is going to play out. And see, I've been a truck driver for 8 years. I've been a container driver for about 4 years, and I'm seeing a lot of shifts in the container side of trucking. And when it comes to fuel is getting up there in almost $6 per gallon for diesel. And people are saying that if oil gets up to $300 a barrel, that's going to equate to about $15 per gallon. And do you know what $15 per gallon for an 18-wheeler will cost?
Man, that's putting them out of business.
You're going to see a lot of companies, small companies, big companies, go out of business. They're going to take their losses and they're going to get out of Dodge. And it's going to happen rather quick, right? So when you have a shortage of trucks moving product, you're going to have it's going to take a lot more time for that product to get on the shelves, because there are only going to be a couple of companies that's going to be able to move this stuff. And I was just in a driver's meeting 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was in a driver's meeting about 2 weeks ago. And these companies that ship their products to the US, they're stopping. They're stopping solely off of fuel. Because once the fuel goes up, then the companies hauling said products have to charge accordingly.
Yep.
To ship to move that product to wherever it has to go.
Yep.
And a lot of companies are getting rid of their contracts with a lot of these companies. So a lot of these companies are losing contracts due to fuel. So not only will you have a large amount of companies going out of business strictly on fuel, but you're going to have a longer time for said materials to get to us due to no one being able to move it. So with that being said, I would rather you play it safe than sorry and start stacking up the stuff that you need to get, that you normally get, because I'm not saying that it's going to be a desert out here, right? But it might just be a desert out here. It's definitely Really about to be a hard time for a lot of trucking companies, especially your small 1 to 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 trucks. It's going to be a hard time for them. It's going to be hard for your mid-sized companies. It's going to saying like it's going to be hard.
So many people have been reaching out asking, what do normal people do if this global tension continues to escalate? There's a tiny bit of reality. Most everyday civilians do not experience war directly. May actually feel first is going to be supply chain issues. Normally, these 3 things show up too. Make sure you always remember it is still possible that our grid could go out because that could be a form of warfare. So make sure you have options if the grid goes down. And don't go extreme. Just being prepared beats not having anything.
We are living in some wackadoo economic times, to say the least. This is what we are doing to prepare for the unknown that might be coming down the road.
Great. Now everybody know who house to go. Up. All your neighbors are gonna see this video.
Shifting our focus away from debt payoff, which I know sounds crazy because this account has for a very long time been so things are already pretty tight around here, but the tax return that we're going that would normally get put towards extra debt payoff over and above minimums, we're just going to kind of pump the brakes a little bit, hold on to it until things sort of level out. Who knows how long that's going to be. What most people do when they are wanting to get serious about their finances is they look at either increasing their income or decreasing their expenses.
See me, I'm an increase my income type of person, bro. All that saving and stuff, I tried it, man. There's only so much saving you could do, but there's no cap on how much extra earning you can do.
And sometimes it's a balance, right? You're doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Right now, we are kind of much of that into $20 because we had to
know where to start if
right,
they do want to start getting things to prepare. A little late, I'm not gonna lie, especially because our last round of gas and oil just came through. But let's get into it. Number 1, electric water filter. Number 2, this is a radio, flashlight, and like 2 other things, just for when shit hits the fan. Number 4, survival meals. This one's creamy Alfredo pasta. I have not tried one of these because they're strictly just for when shit hits the fan. Number 4, a ton of seeds, specifically heirloom seeds. I have fruits, vegetables, herbs, all types of flowers, all types of peppers. I try to get as much as I could of everything I could think of. I also bought a safe, and these aren't items, but I also switched over to a credit union bank.
Simple, bro. Real talk. I ain't see no what she say is none of your business.
Oxygen absorbers, okay? It's stopped so that